Hello friends, welcome to Gleam Academy. So starting from today, we are going to um, focus on the net JRF preparation. So for this, I will be teaching the specialization paper 2 management, that is code 17. So whoever is preparing for the net JRF and who is having the specialization paper management, they can join here, and you are all welcome because we are going to complete all the topics, all the syllabus we are going to cover. So, as per the plan, we will first complete the syllabus, and then we will practice some previous year questions. Then we will do some expected MCQs. And as you know, the syllabus is this. You might have seen this. This is the Unit-1 syllabus for the management, and it has a portion saying management, then function, then communication, decision making, organization structure and design, managerial economics, demand analysis, market structure, national income, inflation, business ethics and CSR, ethical issues and dilemma, corporate governance, value based organization. So we're going to touch all these topics and this whole unit. So this is a good opportunity. You all can start your preparation from my channel. So all of you are welcome. You can join here and we will do the preparation very well. So this is the unit 1 first topic, management concept and the process. Let's see. This is the management. The word, anybody any idea about the management? What the first thing comes to your mind? Okay, you might be thinking, okay, let's see, it is managing, controlling people, and let's say just manage. Yes, it is manage. So, in our traditional concept, we we have thought that okay, it is an art. Art means a creative way by which, by the way, you get your things done, get your task done, get your work done through people. Okay. And this word comes from the Italian word manager, means to train horses. And one more word is there from French, which means word manager means to direct a household. Friends, see, this second one is quite better, to direct a household, than the Italian meaning to train the horses. Seriously. Let's focus on the concept. Now, in the modern concept, we are focusing on achieving the goals effectively and efficiently. Okay, effectiveness, how it comes, how we can achieve the effectiveness, and efficient. Who is efficient? How much he is efficient? So, all these are coming into that concept. All the things matter in management. So, if you are going to study management, you should have the clear idea about these two words. These are the keywords which are related, which are connected in all way to the management. So, here it is saying the effectiveness is accomplishing goal in a stipulated time period. This is a simple and straightforward way of saying it. Effective, if you are effective, then you must be able to accomplish your goal, your task like you want to achieve the net or JRF. So that is your goal. You should be able to accomplish that goal in a stipulated time period, in a particular time period. This year, if you are aiming for this year or the next year, you must be having some target, or within 6 months, within 1 year, within 2 years. So that is your effectiveness. And that we can also calculate by dividing the output divided by objectives. Then come to the next word, efficient. Efficiently means doing the task accurately with minimum resources. Friends, see, these concepts are also coming in the exam because they are related to the management concept. If you are not sure about the effectiveness and efficient, so that might make you confused, and the simple 2 marks you can lose. See, efficiently means doing the task accurately with minimum resources. It's a simple line. With minimum resources, you are doing it, and it is calculated by your output divided by input. Whatever input you have given and how much output you have received. So, how accurately you are doing your job with less number of people, less number of material. Now you are clear? The simple difference between the words, they are very, very close, but they are different. So you have to understand the exact concept. Next comes some popular definitions of management. Okay, we have some people who are really given their contributions towards management, and most of the time we see some of the definitions, and the question will be asking the names of the author or names of the personalities who are who have given that. Okay, so you can follow more than this, but I have written this only four, because these four people are the eminent people who have given so much to the management field. So first thing is, management is the art of getting things done through and with people in formally organized group, and this is given by Coons and Donnell. So this is clear because this is the art. As I said in the starting, this is the art because we are getting our task done through other people. We are getting people involved in this, and we are getting the um, efficiency, effectiveness from the people, and using our, this is our manager skill, using our skill in a formally organized group. This is a formal setting, and we are getting our goals achieved. Okay, so that was given by Coons. And what F.W. Taylor said is, management is an art of knowing what is to be done and seeing that it is done in the best possible manner. And you can also say best possible manner is the cheapest way of doing something also. So what Taylor is saying is, management is an art, yes, of knowing what to be done. You should be clear about your goal, about your objectives, so that you can plan, you can get it done in a best possible manner. Okay, and art, that art is management. So more or less, that is all of this are saying. Okay, this is one of the part of art. is a skill. Next, Henry Fuel. Henry Fuel is saying management is to forecast, is to plan, to organize, to command, to coordinate, or to control activities of others. So when you manage to do what? What what are the activities? What are the functions? So this definition mostly says about the functions and the job of the managers. They do forecast, they do the planning, they organize, they command, they coordinate, they control the activities inside an organization. So Henry Fayol is putting it in a manner where managers are given most of the tasks they are given with, and they do their functions in an effective way to achieve the most, to reach the goal of the organization. So that is also management. And next is Peter Drucker. He said management is a multi-purpose organ. Okay, it's a multi-purpose. It's a dynamic one that manages a business and manages manager and manages co-worker and work. Interesting, right? It is put together in a different way rather than all the three definitions in the above what we have studied. Here, Peter Drucker, who is the father of the administrative management, he is trying to explain that it is a multi-purpose organ. Okay, organ functions itself. They function their purpose, like we have some organs they do just a single task, and some organs they have multi tasks. So here it is saying that management is a multi-purpose organ that can manage a business. So it is saying about the organization itself. So management related to organization, Peter Drucker is trying to derive one relationship in this definition in between the organization and the management. He's trying to say, okay, it is a multi-purpose organ that manages the business, manages the manager, manages the co-worker and the work. So it is not about only the manager. See how the definitions are changing from one person to another. He's saying this is not just the functions or the responsibilities of the manager. What we call management is not just limited to the manager. It is about the business, about how the manager manages, about how we manage our co-workers, and altogether the work itself. So this is considering the organization as a whole by Peter Drucker. Then comes characteristics of management. See, the first one is management is a goal oriented process. Okay, so in a simple way, management is a goal oriented process. Otherwise, if there is no goal, you cannot achieve it. If you do not set a goal or destination, okay, if you do not have any destination, can you arrive somewhere which is up to your requirement? So it will be a vague idea. But management is never vague, it is a goal oriented process. An organization has a set of basic goals which are the basic reason for its existence. When we set up an organization, we have to formulate the objectives, the mission, the vision, everything. So they are different from each and every organization. The goals, the objectives, and the mission, vision, all, and the scope of the organization, all are different to one another. So here management unites the efforts of different individuals in the organization towards achieving these goals. So it says it's a goal oriented process. We have a set of goals and which defines the reason for existence of the business. Why the business exists? It has a basic set of goals. And when we focus on the management is doing what? It is uniting the efforts of each and every employees in the organization towards achieving these goals. So it is a goal oriented process. Then management is all pervasive. Okay, what is pervasive word? Its literal meaning is present everywhere. So when we say it is all pervasive, the activities involved in managing an enterprise are common to all organizations, whether economic, social, or political. When the management is involved in managing enterprise, so it has so many aspects like external forces are there, internal problems are there, internal issues are there, so challenges are there, so many challenges, internal, external, so many things are there all around the environment of organization. So management has to manage all these activities related in any way to the organization. So it is all pervasive. Number 3, management is multidimensional. Multidimensional is, dimension is what? Coordinate x, y, z, like those we have studied in dimension thing. So management is multidimensional. Two dimensional, three dimensional. Now we can see some game zones, they have 7D games and all. Okay, so here management is multidimensional. It is a dynamic process, as we know. Management is a complex activity which has main three dimensions, that is management of work, which is the topmost priority in any business and which is the reason for its existence. So the work, the task, the job, and management of the people. Okay, we have to connect the people. Then comes management of operations. So in the sense of multidimensional, it includes the all the parts, or which are the participants of organization. They are the work, people, and operations. So they are the dimensions, different dimensions in the management, which are complex and which are need to be managed. That is why they are called multidimensional. Next is management is a continuous process. So when we say continuous, it is uh, it is operation, it is the production or whatever is there, the being done inside the organization, that is continuously being done, and the management, that is why is working continuously, because the organization never takes a break, and management, that is why continuously being performed. The process of management is a series of continuous composite but separate functions. Those are like planning, organizing, directing, staffing, and controlling. These functions are simultaneously performed by all managers all the time. The organization is existing means it is performing some task. So if that company, that organization, that enterprise is existing, that is performing, that is working, that is in the market, then the management will be performing continuously. So all the managers are performing managerial task all the time. So in whatever form it is, in whatever function it is, but it is a continuously running process. Okay. And next, management is a group activity. An organization is a collection of diverse individuals with different needs, right? Because there are different individuals, they are coming together, they are skilled, semi skilled, and unskilled, whoever they are coming together in under one roof, and they are performing their jobs, and they also have their own needs, but they collectively work for the goal of the organization. So they work as a group. Management should enable all its members to grow and develop as needs and opportunities change. If you are not focusing on those members and their individual needs and their mm, personal development, if they are not getting that, they will not be motivated, and for that reason the management should focus on the needs and opportunities, and the individuals as diverse as individual independent personalities. Okay, they are a group, they are working as a group towards a common goal, but they all are individuals and they all have different needs and requirements. So we should all enable them. So this is also on the shoulders of the managers. They have to focus on this group activity, and they have to focus on the each and every individual. Then comes management is a dynamic function. Yes. See, so far we have studied management in overall sense. So in everywhere, like it is a continuous process, a group activity, and in that we can conclude, yes, it is a dynamic function. Management is a dynamic function and has to adapt itself to the changing environment. In order to be successful, the organization must change itself and its goals according to the needs of the environment. Management is surviving, is functioning inside our environment, inside our society. So many factors, so many forces are there which are putting pressure on the organization, or we can say the management, on the management. So it has to adapt itself to the changing environment or existing environment. If it is a new one, it has to adapt itself to the existing environment in order to be successful. So organization must change, and the goals according to the needs of the environment they exist. So whatever things you do, it is going to affect the environment, and whatever there in the environment, that is also going to affect you in the organization. So both have to be uh, coordinated or cooperating each other, or the business should adapt itself according to the environment, and then you can grow in your business. So here the function of management, the role of management is very much crucial. So this one is the most important characteristics. It's a dynamic function wherever whatever the environment is, and you're going to adapt to that situation, that culture, that uh, climate, that politic, that society. So that is dynamic function of management, dynamic character of management. Okay, now as we have completed some concepts regarding to the management, we can now start with the process. Management is a distinct ongoing process of allocating inputs of an organization like human and economic resources by typical managerial functions: planning, organizing, directing, and controlling for the purpose of achieving stated objectives. That is, output of goods and services desired by its customers. In the process, work is performed with and through personnel of the organization in an ever changing business environment. So let's see. It is a distinct ongoing we studied there na characteristics. So it's a continuous process. So allocating inputs. What are the inputs? Here, men and women, machinery, material, money, resources. So those are all the inputs. Inputs, basic resources. Okay, to perform any organization, to perform any function, we need the basic inputs as in the form of man or women or machinery, material, money, resources. Then starts the process towards the goal. Okay, the end result is the goal, no? The output. If we take it as the basic resources as the input, then the goal is our output. So when we say management is a process, then we consider all the input, all the resources which were involved in the company or organization are the inputs, and the goal, the objective we have is our output. That is stated objective is our output. That is the end result. Okay, so now we are traveling from input and processing to is the output. So by the time of process, what happens? It is a continuous process. Every day it is happening. Management is happening every day, everywhere. So what in the process stage says planning, directing, organizing, controlling. These are the functions happening simultaneously in the process stage. The process includes these four basic functions that is written here. Process of management includes the basic fundamental management functions like PDOC: planning, directing, organizing, controlling. work is performed, and this is planning for how to perform the work, directing who and what is going to be done by whom, that is, and organizing what is the first job, second job, and all on top controlling. We are going to see if all the planning, directing, and organizing part are being done or performed correctly. So that is controlling. When all of these are achieved all together, it is the process of management. In the next class, we will be going with the theories of management. So that will take a lot of time. So I am not including that in today's class. So this one is just the introduction of management with some definitions and what is management, modern and traditional theory, traditional concept, modern concept, and the characteristics of management with the process of management. I hope we are clear, and I hope today's class is interesting. Thank you so much for watching my videos. Thank you so much, friends.